Hello students, you are watching ISC Mathematics and in this video we are going to study the conjugate of a complex number. So let us see what is the conjugate. For this let us consider a complex number z is equals to a plus ib. Let z is equals to a plus ib be a complex number. Okay, then the conjugate of z denoted by z bar is given by z bar is equal to a minus ib. Clear? So if a plus ib is a complex number, then a minus ib will be its conjugate. For example, suppose we have a complex number z is equals to 2 plus 3i, then its conjugate will be given as z bar is equals to 2 minus 3i. Again, if z is equals to, we have minus 2 minus I, then conjugate will be minus 2 plus I. Okay, so what did you understand? That we change the sign of the imaginary part only. Clear? To take the conjugate. Again, if suppose we have a conjugate complex number z is equals to 5. Okay, now 5 can be written as 5 plus 0i. So its conjugate z bar will be 5 minus 0i. Clear? Which will be equal to 5 only. So notice that in this case z and z bar are equal. Okay, that is if the complex number is purely real, then z will be equal to z bar. That we will also see while discussing the properties of complex numbers. Okay, so we have understood what is conjugate. Okay, let us consider one more example. Suppose we are given a purely imaginary number, for example 2i. Now this 2i can be written as 0 plus 2i, therefore its conjugate z bar will be given by 0 minus 2i. Clear? Okay, now let us discuss the properties of conjugate number. Properties of conjugate of a complex number. Property number 1, conjugate of z whole conjugate will be equal to z only. Okay, let us try to understand with the example. If you are given z is equals to 2 plus 3i, then z bar will be obviously 2 minus 3i, and again if you take the conjugate of z bar, so again you will get 2 plus 3i, which is equal to z. So z bar whole bar is equal to z. This is the first property. Second number, we have z plus z bar is equals to 2 into rez. Here rez means 2 into real part of z. Okay, let us check through example. If z is given to be 2 plus 3i, then z bar will be 2 minus 3i. Now if you find z plus z bar, so 2 plus 3i plus 2 minus 3i. So plus 3i minus 3i will get cancelled, is equals to 2 plus 2, 4, which is equal to twice into real part of z. Real part of z is 2, and 2 into 2 if you do, you will get 4. Okay, and therefore when you add the complex number with its conjugate, the answer will be twice the real part of z. Okay, now z minus z bar also we should discuss. Okay, that will be equal to twice the imaginary part of z. Okay, let us consider example. If z is equal to 3 plus I is given, then z bar will be 3 minus I. Now z minus z bar is equal to 3 plus I minus 3 minus I, which is equal to 3 plus I minus 3 plus I, which is equal to 2 into I, which is equal to 2 into imaginary part of z. Clear? Okay, now fourth property. If z is equal to z bar, that double implies z is purely real. Now this we have already seen. Okay, I gave you one example while giving the examples of conjugate of a complex number. Look at this example. Okay, here z is equal to 5 we have taken. That is equal to 5 plus 0i, and z bar is 5 minus 0i, which is again 5. So z and z bar are equal. Okay, that implies z is purely real. Clear? Now here one more example we can take. Suppose z is equals to 2 is given, which is equals to 2 plus 0i, and therefore z bar will be 2 minus 0i is equals to 2 only, is equal to z. So we have proved that z is equal to z bar. Property number 5, if z plus z bar is equal to 0, implies z is purely imaginary. Okay, suppose if we are given z is equal to 3i, which can also be written as 0 plus 3i. Now this is purely imaginary number. What is a purely imaginary number? A number in which the real part is 0 is purely imaginary, and purely real number is 1 in which the imaginary part is 0. So this is purely imaginary number. Now its conjugate z bar will be given by 0 minus 3i. Now if you add z plus z bar, 0 plus 3i plus 0 minus 3i will be equal to 0 only. Clear? Property number 6, z into z bar is equals to real part of z the whole square plus imaginary part of z the whole square. Okay, if z is given to be 2 plus 3i, then z bar will be 2 minus 3i. Now z into z bar is equals to 2 plus 3i into 2 minus 3i. Applying a plus b into a minus b formula, we will get 4 minus 3i square. I square is minus 1. So 4, okay, here square of 3 will be 9. Okay, for I square we'll put -1, so minus minus plus, so 4 plus 9 is equal to 13. Okay, now obviously this is equal to real part of z square plus imaginary part of z square. Look at this 4. 4 is the square of 2, which is the real part. Yes or no? And look at 9. 9 is the square of 3, which is the imaginary part. So this you can write as REZ square plus IM Z square. Clear? So Z into Z bar is equal to real part of Z square plus imaginary part of Z square. Okay, now next property. Z1 plus Z2 bar will be equal to Z1 bar plus Z2 bar. Now this can be easily understood by taking any example. Similarly, we have Z1 minus Z2 is equal to Z1 bar minus Z2 bar. Z1 minus Z2 whole bar is equal to Z1 bar minus Z2 bar. Property number 9 is Z1 into Z2 whole conjugate is equal to conjugate of Z1 multiplied by conjugate of Z2. These all properties can be easily understood by considering the examples. Okay, Z1 by Z2 whole conjugate is equal to conjugate of Z1 upon conjugate of Z2, where Z2 is not equal to 0. Okay, so we have gone through all the properties of conjugate. Now let us discuss certain examples or problems on the basis of conjugate of a complex number. Okay, suppose we are given a complex number z is equal to 3 minus 2y, and you are told to multiply z by its conjugate. Okay, in this case first we will find out z bar, conjugate of z. What will be z bar? We know that it is 3 plus 2y. Now let us multiply z into z bar. Now if you recall the property, if you don't recall the property, as usual, binomial multiplication, okay, you multiply. In the next step for I square you will replace by -1 and then simplify. Okay, convert into a plus ib form, you will get the answer. If you remember the property, look at the property number 6. Z into Z bar is equal to real part of Z the square and imaginary part of Z square. So using that property also you can directly write down the answer. Real part is 3 square, plus imaginary part is 2 square, which is equal to 9 plus 4 equal to 13, or as I told directly we can multiply 3 minus 2y into 3 plus 2y is equal to 3 3s are 9, 3 2s are 6 minus 6 minus 4i square. Okay, so 9 minus we'll write 2i the whole square. So 9 minus 4i square. Now replace I square by -1. So you will get 9 minus minus plus 4 is equal to 13. Clear? So anyway you can solve. Okay, now another example let us consider. Suppose you are given to find the conjugate of a number which is represented by 1 upon 3 plus 4i. Now remember that this number is not in the standard form, a plus ib form. So first you convert this number in the standard form. Okay, so how to convert? See, we are given 1 upon 3 plus 4i. This is z. Okay, let us consider the number is z. Now we will multiply both numerator and denominator of such a fraction by the conjugate. So conjugate of 3 plus 4i will be 3 minus 4i. Okay, so 3 minus 4i, and in the denominator now we are well aware of the property a plus ib into a minus ib is equal to a square plus b square. So 9 plus 16 directly I will write down. So we have 3 minus 4i upon 25. Okay, now this can be written in this way: 3 by 25 plus 4 by 25, sorry, it is minus in the middle, minus 4 by 25 into I. Clear? So this is number z. Now we have to find the conjugate. So we know how to find the conjugate by changing the sign of the imaginary part. So plus 4 by 25 into I. Clear? So we have calculated the conjugate of the given number z. Okay. Let us consider one more example. Suppose you are given, find the real values of x and y for which the complex numbers minus 3 plus I into x square and x square plus y plus 4i are conjugate of each other. Okay, what we are given here, we are given that 3 plus I into x square and the other number are conjugate. So I can write that minus 3 plus I into x square is equal to x square plus y plus 4i conjugate. Okay, now take the conjugate of the number on the right hand side. So minus 3 plus I into x square will be equal to x square plus y minus 4i. Yes or no? This is the conjugate. Now this is the case of equality of two complex numbers. We know that two complex numbers z1 is equals to a1 plus ib1 and z2 is equals to a2 plus ib2 are equal if and only if their real parts are equal. A1 is equals to A2 and their imaginary parts are equal. B1 is equals to B2. So here we are given the two complex numbers to be equal. So we will compare their real parts. Okay, real part with real part and the imaginary part with imaginary part. Clear? A1 is equal to A2 and B1 is equal to B2. So A1 and A2 are x square plus y is equal to minus 3 and x square is equal to minus 4. Clear? Okay, here there is a small correction in the question. The first complex number is x square into y. So let us make it x square into y. Okay. So second equation will become x square into y is equal to -4. Now we can make y the subject, -4 upon x square. Now we'll substitute this value of y in the first equation. Therefore x square plus x square minus 4 by x square is equal to -3. Now let us simplify. Okay, x raised to 4 minus 4, x raised to 4 minus 4 upon x square is equal to -3. Therefore x raised to 4 minus 4 is equal to -3x square. Therefore x raised to 4 plus 3x square minus 4 is equal to 0. Now this is a quadratic equation, okay, which can be further factorized as 4 ones are 4, so x square plus 4 and x square minus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, and therefore x square minus 1 will be equal to 0. Why? Because for x square plus 4, okay, this will not be equal to 0 for any रियल x. ओके, क्योंकि x की कोई भी वैल्यू आप रियल वैल्यू आप x की लोगे तो x स्क्वायर प्लस 4 तो कभी भी 0 नहीं होगा. यस और नो, इट मे बी greater than 4 or minimum 4. Clear? Even if you take x is equal to 0, it will be 4, and therefore we will reduce the equation in this way. X square minus 1 is equal to 0, and therefore x square is equal to 1. Therefore you will get x is equal to plus or minus 1. Okay, now you have got the value of 1. Now we can find out the value of y, okay, by substituting the value of x. Okay, so let us substitute the values of x. Now we have y is equal to -4 by x square, and therefore y is equal to -4 by x square will be 1, and therefore you will get the value of y to be -4 only. Clear? And therefore we have obtained the values of x and y. So we got the two values of x, okay, which are 1 and -1, and the value of y is -4. Clear? So I hope you have understood the topic very well. The next topic we will discuss in the next video. Thank you very much.